Hello and welcome back to Model Maker Dave's workshop. Here we're having a look at the Revell 124th Land Rover Series 2. So please come and join me at the bench where we'll look at sprues in more detail. Welcome to the bench. Today we have the Revell 124th Land Rover Series 3 long wheelbase. Kit number 07047. Total of 184 parts, 19.4 centimetres long. Now there are somewhere between 2 or 3 sprues per bag, so be careful. Also be careful for loose parts, although on this one I've not noticed any yet. In a very fetching light grey plastic, and I have got to say I've already had a look at this kit. I had a look at it last night before doing this, and it is very clean, very crisp. Now where is my pointing stick? There it is, found it. Stick it up. Right, here we go. So you can do this either as a lefty or a righty. It's entirely up to you. As I've said, incredibly clean. I have got to say, with this kit, Revell really have up to their game. It really does look proper nice. It's mainly got bench seats, dashboards, and seats for the rear, and we got the side seats that go in the actual rear of the Land Rover. Put that there for now, and we've got what looks like engine parts. Yes, and you do get a full engine in this. Now be careful, because you do get multiple parts, or sorry, multiple sprues per bag. So what we got in this one? Again, it is, I hope this is coming out really good, because I cannot stress how clean and how crisp these sprues are. They are absolutely stunning. I know I'm having a bit of a Revell fest, and it continues, and with this one I don't think anyone can have any kind of complaint about this. It is really good. Now the other thing is, I don't know how this stacks up against the ones that Italieri are pushing out. They got their fire service one, and I think there's another one out there, but I can't remember what it was. But we've got full engine detail here, and it is really crisp. I'm struggling to find flash, because there ain't none. Kind of like the grey colour as well. It's a little better than the white fest of the fire engine that I did the other day. That was a white. Oh, we got some sink marks in the mirrors, but a teensy little bit of filler, and yeah, they'll be sorted out. It's not an issue. It's just the fact of life. It happens. But yeah, if you go out and buy this now, where did I get? I got this one. Excuse me. I got this one from Model Hobbies. I believe it was, and I think I paid either just under or slightly over 24 quid, which I thought was a bit of a bargain. I didn't know how many sprues was going to be in there, so I thought it would have been a bit smaller than what we've got. But yeah, 24 quid, I think that is a reasonable price to pay for the amount of plastic you get, because we're still going through the bags. I haven't finished yet. We've got 3 more in here. We got the floor pan. We've got the, I think that's the firewall bonnet and front windscreen section, and inner door panels. Now, I wonder if I could cut that so that I could have a door open. So we're almost through the bags of sprues. So we've got quite a bit going on here. We've got chassis, we've got seats, we've got hoses, gear sticks, foot pedals. We've got a whole lot going on here, and again, zero flash. This really is tidy. I cannot stress just how tidy this is. I'll do the photos and I'll try and get in as close as I can on it so that you can see just how good this is, because it is absolutely stuffed with plastic and it is absolutely brimming with detail. Two sprues of clear parts. There is an awful lot of glass to go in this one, and it is super clear. Not a slight bit of magnification as I'm looking at the A3 on my cutting mat. There is a slight increase, but dare I say, I don't know, it's either me or it's the cutting mat, but it does look like there's a slight tint on the clear parts, but I think that could be me. But it's lovely, absolutely lovely. In fact, you could go as far as saying it's gorgeous. It really is. If you go for this, you will not be disappointed. Believe it or not, you only get one. Turn it around the right way. No, I didn't run the right way first time. You only get one decal sheet, which may be a bit of a shame, but I don't know. But you get interior detail, I don't know about these to go on the mirrors. Not sure about those. Decals for the front and the rear, and then you got your registration decals. Whichever one you use, keep the rest, because you might be able to use them on other builds. So you know, don't dismiss them. Don't throw them away. Right. And we're on the tyres. I won't get them all out, but they do look really nice. I can't see. There's no seam. Trust me. Well, there's a little bit on that one. Tiny bit on that one. What's the others like? There's a little bit of a seam every so often on some of them, but to be fair, they are beautifully clean. Right, so that's the tour of the sprues, the decals and the tyre bag, and we're now on to the instructions. Before I do that, slab of tea. As now the norm, in colour, stapled. It's not so much an instruction sheet, it's an instruction manual. A quick guide of tools that you might need, you want, and probably a lot more. Some little how-tos of what to do, the key of what's in the instructions themselves, and if I get the page to turn, you get your paint call out. Again, you'll be able to change this into your own particular brand of flavour of paint that you like. Won't take much. And you get a sprue guide. Now there are a few parts, 1, 2, 3 parts that are not used. Wonder if they're going to do something else. But straight into left hand. Make your mind up whether you're going to do a righty or a lefty. Yeah, don't get halfway through and change your mind. You might have a problem. And then we're into engine construction. Again, very simplified, very easy, very straightforward to follow. No cramming it on each page to try and get as much on each page to lessen the amount of paper used. I know there will be some saying, oh, you should be cutting down, but it does make life so much easier having clear, easy to follow instructions. You get your paint call out, decals, as I'll just turn the pages so that you can have a look at what's going on. It is an in-depth build. It is really good. I'm looking forward to doing this one. Now, some of you may be thinking, so what have you got planned for this one, Dave? Well, I am thinking of a expedition type vehicle. So where you're being told to drill out to put the roof rack on. I am thinking of doing a slightly deeper roof rack, and also have, don't know what side at the moment, either on that side or that side, do a ladder to go up the back so that you can put all the stuff in, and have a snorkel intake for the air. I'm not quite sure what to do about the exhaust. That I'll have to look into, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. I would like to open the driver's doors just so that you can see in, because there is a lot of detail, if I remember rightly from going through it. Definitely you want to open up the bonnet or the hood. Is it the hood in America? I don't know. Where's the interior? That's a bumper. Right, hang on, come on. Stick with me. Right, here we go. So there's a lot going on. There's quite a few decals to go on here, and you can also bring it out with some dry brushing. That's it. I'll get there in a minute. Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'd like to get a door open. May even have the rear door open. I just think it would make it a little bit different if bonnet was open, a door or a couple of doors was open. Have some stowage stuff up in the roof rack to make it look like it's getting ready to go out on its next expedition. Not saying that the roof rack that's supplied in the kit is naff. It's just that if it was a proper expedition one, it would be a bit more beefier. It would be a bit more substantial. Maybe move that and have it down on the side. Also see if I can print off some jerry cans. Might leave that there and have a rack with 2 or 3 jerry cans in on either side. Yeah. I have no idea what colour I'm going to go for, but it's not going to be the kit colour, I can tell you that much now. And that, folks, is it. It is, as I've said, a gorgeous little kit. It is clean, it is crisp, there is not an ounce of flash on any of the sprues. If you like Land Rovers, go get one. That's all I can say. So I'm going to finish off. I'm going to do the still shots for the slideshow to follow this bit. If you've got this far, thank you very much. If you haven't done so, then please subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you get notifications of when I upload more content. And I will see you in the next one.